Parker with Children of the Sun Koi, and this is our 8 premium koi for the week on the auction. Got Miyatora Koi Farm and Dainichi Koi Farm on the auction for the premium koi. So we'll jump into it. We got some big size, and we got basically Nisai and Tosai here. So we'll start with the highest quality, I guess, instead. So right here we have as far as, they're all pretty high quality actually, but this sanke is really nice. So we see the sumi and the sanke developing from the back, moving forward. That's exactly what we want to see. But if the beni is really nice on this koi, and so is the dome. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. So yandan, or 4-step heat plate pattern. The beni on this koi is extraordinary. It's really nice. It's really deep crimson red color. Nice sashi on the front of all the heat plates all the way through. It has a dome that cuts like a razor across the back. And the sumi, it looks like basically a becco, so we got to remove that with our mind's eye, remove that beni on the koi and look at it like just a white and black koi. And that's the becco pattern that we're looking for. So it has an excellent becco pattern. We see the strength of the sumi that being even on this koi, so it's even on the sides. If you look on the white shiroji and then on the red on the beni, the density's there on both. So that's really showing that this has a high quality sumi. We don't see any tejima on the fins at all. So if you look at the pectoral fins, there's no black streaks or stripes. That means that this beni, or the sumi, excuse me, is still developing on this koi. So we should see a little more sumi pop up, and the sumi that's already there will get stronger. So that's kind of a telltale sign on that. The head pattern on this koi is really nice too. So when it's swimming towards you, it's really elegant, really beautiful sanke. Sanke are very difficult. It's the most difficult breed of koi to breed for any breeder. And so the Japanese have a phrase. They say, if you want to go broke, breed sanke, because it's so difficult. So this is a female as well. And has a nice tail tube. Let's talk about the body. The head proportion to the shoulders, the really tall back. You can see how the backbone right there kind of peeks out of the body. That's showing right there that this koi has a tremendous potential to build that body out and have that structure that we're looking for as this koi ages into sansai, yonsai, and older. Right now it's probably it's about 22 inches. But the quality is outstanding on this koi. This should probably go to our high quality auction, but we decided to put it in the weekly. So anyone's looking for a sanke that's a show quality sanke, hands down, you should be able to at least do something in the show with this. It doesn't really have much more to go as far as sanke are concerned. Has everything going for it. The only thing that we would like to see a little bit more from a judging standpoint is the finishing touches on the tejima. So, excellent sanke. That's one that I'd like to keep. Okay, let's go with the Ginrin Hyutsuri from Miyatora. So, again, body conformation on this koi is spectacular. Has nice white shoulders, the tall back, the nice head. Tail tube's nice and clean, and it has really strong Ginrin too. So it has a hachaware, with a manware look to it. The fins are proportioned to the koi. It has a really nice look to it. It's probably about 21 inches for a Ginrin Hyutsuri, so that's a good size. Female as well. So strong Ginrin, like I said, and then to have the clean beni, that's important on this variety. You're taking 2 distinguishing factors on the Hyutsuris that are really hard to master here, with the clean beni and the strong Ginrin. So show quality Ginrin Hyutsuri there. Do well in a show as well. Let's go to the showa here. This is from Miyatora as well. So we're going to break this down to the Kohaku look. So we have a 3-step pattern on it. The beni's on the back here. I'm expecting that to fill in. Looks like it shed some scales off or something happened there. So it looks like it's in the process of putting the beni back there. But if you look at it from the head, we have the nice manwari coming into a point over by the eye. And so that's a really distinguishing factor for showa. We want to have that head pattern to have the black with the hachawari look or the manwari look, and then have the nose to be white like the Kohaku, but still have that red pattern there that just goes below the eyes as well. So really spectacular looking showa, really powerful looking showa, really balanced too. So we can't say this is kindai, we can't say it's sanshoku. This is just a really nice textbook showa how they should look, because we have the red, the white, the red, the white, the red, and the evenness and the balance of the sumi coming in. We see some motoguru in this koi developing, so that's a good sign, because how this koi looks right now, I kind of want it to stay that way. I just want the sumi to improve. So the motoguru is really just coming in. It's not dense at all. Looks like it's probably going to spread out to the fins and pull back in potentially in the future. But that's kind of what I want to see on this koi at this point, because if the motoguru was too strong, maybe some of this beni wouldn't be coming in, or the sumi wouldn't be coming in really dense and dark like I want it to happen. So in the future with this showa, it should be really nice. It's from a Sadazo sanke bloodline mixed with the old Miyatora. So nice bloodline. Miyatora is an old breeder, so a lot of the bloodlines in Japan stem kind of from Miyatora there. So nice Showa. Nothing wrong with that koi at all. Looks excellent. So over here we got an akazanke. That's basically means that this koi over here, the sanke, is a red sanke, and so that's kind of rare that we get to keep this from the breeders. Most of the time, the akazankes are culled out unless they're really high quality, and so the sanke is Deuts, so it has no scales, and if it does, it has limited scales. So you can see on the side, the lateral lines, it has a scalation, really beautiful to it. The tejima has the nice striping, which is also very beautiful to get that in the sanke, to have that uniformity on all the fins like that. It's a really striking, really powerful looking sanke. It has the kind of like the Candy Jane, which is a really popular sanke bloodline, and where the sumi kind of just goes over the back and then kind of comes back. It looks like a candy cane. So the good thing about this, besides all that, is this koi has a fantastic body for a Deuts anything. So the Deuts koi don't really generally get really super nice bodies on them. When they do, that's pretty amazing. So this has it. You can see the back coming out of the water, sheens there. Shoulders are really wide. It's a female. Head proportions really nice to the body conformation. And we have the Kohaku-like pattern on the front with the white nose with a little bit of sumi there. A strong sumi presence. That without that sumi on the head there and on the nose, because the sumi is placed and is so strong, it would actually throw that out of balance. We need that sumi on the front of the sanke. And that the whole idea of sanke not having any black on the head is kind of a thing of the past. We're starting to trend towards it's fine to have black on the head of the sanke as long as it's in balance with the rest of the koi. So this Deuts sanke has that. It has a like I said, a very beautiful pattern going all the way through it. I expect it to get more vibrant, bending to become better, get it out of our facility that has a lot of koi in it, get into a hobbyist pond that can really condition this koi and bring it to the potential that it needs. The sumi is really dense. Like I said, the tejima is really beautiful in this koi. So that's the stripes that's in the fins. And the showa is called Motoguru. Sanke is tejima. There's also sanke over here, the first one. The Wagoi sanke didn't have any tejima at all. So that has more finishing to do. This one has a lot of tejima, which shows right there that it's almost finished. So we want to look at the sumi and make sure the sumi on the sanke, when we see that much tejima in there, is dense all the way through from the head to the tail. And this koi definitely has that. We have a little bit of shitazumi in there that's still popping up, which is totally normal because of the density of this koi, and it's only 2 years old. So nice Deuts sanke. That's an excellent koi. If you have sanke that you're kind of tired of, looking at the textbook sanke, the really beautiful sanke, you want something a little more abstract, that Deuts sanke is the way to go. That's a very beautiful koi. Okay, then we'll jump into Dainichi. We'll go with the photon here. This is a photon from Dainichi. The sheen on this koi is amazing, and so you can see that back just pop right out of that really dense sumi look to it. And the head's really shiny as well. The fins are shiny, but that backbone comes out all the way to the dorsal there, and it just provides that really nice sheen. And so the the scalation on this koi is really nice too, because after that it just drops down to this really beautiful sumi kind of green pattern. But the scalation is excellent on this koi, and it has really small fins. Well, I wouldn't say really small, but it has dainty fins, which means that it's probably going to be more like a female tosai. So I'm kind of expecting that. But as the botan goes, it throws off so many different colorations that this one just tends to have a little more sumi in it, and you can see that on the fins as well. Which in the future that could actually change with botan, but right now it's a very unique, very beautiful botan. So that's why we decided to put it in the auction. That's probably I would say that's more than likely female, but that's probably in the 14, 15 inch range at tosai. So a lot of potential there. Right ahead of it is another Dainichi. So this is the panda look, like I call the Kohakus. Not reserved for just Dainichi, but any Kohaku that kind of has that really rosy pattern going through it, where we see more Shiroji, kind of Kindai Kohaku look, which is a modern Kohaku, modern Showa's Kindai Showa. So, but this Kohaku is very nice. It has that nice white nose to it. If you notice that the beni wraps around both eyes, and the eyes don't have any beni on them, so that's really a striking point to this koi. It looks like it has a mask on. It has nice body conformation. The like I said, the backbone is nice. It has nice white shoulders, but it has a nice thick look to it all the way through to the tail. It has a nice tail tube to it. Sashi, Kiwa are all nice too. You can see on the first heat plate, kind of cuts up from the pectoral fin there. It cuts like razors right across there. Nice Sashi on that heat plate there. So we're talking 5-6 heat plates. So there's a lot of room for error on this koi, but it's very beautiful and doesn't have the errors. So the more steps of those beni plates you have in the heat plates, the more chance you have for error. And so that's why the safest Kohaku to go with is a Nidon, which is a 2-step pattern. But this is actually, like I said, has a lot of steps to it. So a lot of room for error. However, very, very few errors on this koi, which means that it has a spectacular quality. So that's probably around the 13-inch range, I would say, for a tosai from Dainichi. And so that's excellent. Right here we have two kind of twins, just different colors, but both really spectacular koi, really striking. So the Chagoy lead in the front, so we'll go with that. So this is from the Diamond bloodline from Dainichi. Really wide shoulders. We have one on the last week on the HQ auction, and this one has all the potential to kind of match that one. It looks like it has a nice fukurin, really strong Ginrin scales all the way through. Nice head, really large size head to the body conformation. Like the fukurin is just outstanding on these koi, so I love this diamond bloodline so much. The tail has a little bit of white in it. That will go away as this koi ages. That will all fill in with the Chagoy look. So don't expect that to stay there. It'll all fill in brown. Don't know if it's male or female. It's probably around the 12-13 inch mark from Dainichi, the diamond bloodline. So scalation is beautiful, beautiful body conformation. So they're looking to grow a really big Chagoy, especially Ginrin. That's a great bloodline. It's hard to go wrong with that. All right. I can't believe I'm saying this, but the last koi we're going with is this Ginrin Karashi koi from Dainichi. So the Ginrin yellow monkey. It's an akame, which means that it has the red eyes. But really awesome body conformation on this koi. It has that really perfect Karashi koi color we're looking for. The body conformation of this koi is outstanding. Ginrin's outstanding. The fukurin's outstanding. Great tail tube. Really wide shoulders. Looks like it's a female. So this is a show quality. Well, all these koi are show quality in here that we picked out for sure. So, but this koi is just a really nice, well put together Ginrin Karashi koi. Something that I would like to see at a large size, say 36 inches in a show. Looking like that would be spectacular. Really, the presence it would bring would be really demanding. So that's a very nice Ginrin Karashi koi. I might bid on that. Keep it for myself. But yeah, there's your 8 koi. So we have a nice group of Sanke and Kiyutsuri from Miyatora, and then we have some Dainichi koi that we offered at Tosai. So large koi, knee size, smaller size koi or tosai, but I would expect these tosai to be as large as these nisai. You know, if you extended your feeding season or a warm climate by December, January. So we do offer, for quality of koi like this, we can offer the Azukari program, which means that we can board these koi for you and we could grow them to a larger size. There's no guarantees in that program. It's on our website, something we offer when I see koi that have potential. So for the smaller koi, we could offer and potentially some for the larger koi if you guys are interested in boarding through the winter time. So yeah, those are nice koi. That's your 8. Make sure you pay your auctions by Friday. So we're having people that want koi and they're not paying their auctions by Friday, and it interrupts our progress in the farm. So if you don't pay your koi by the end of Friday, you lose the koi. We have to move on, and we have our work we have to do here too and keep these guys healthy. So make sure you pay your koi. We're offering Azukari on a few of these, so this could be the start of a high quality auction, but instead we're putting it on a weekly. So yeah, great opportunity for you. All right, take care.